Are you full of hope and energy right now? Does your positive attitude to life inspire the people all around you? Well, unfortunately, it is far more likely that you're at a completely different end of the spectrum. We live in a society that is quite cynical, really, and even the most optimistic people are affected. Dorothy Sayers, an English novelist, an English writer, she said that cynicism is the sin that believes in nothing, cares for nothing, seeks to know nothing, interferes with nothing, enjoys nothing, loves nothing, hates nothing, finds purpose in nothing, lives for nothing, and only remains alive because there is nothing to die for. It's quite a stark statement of reality. But Easter, with the historical and trustworthy account of the cross and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, well, that means there is something worth living for, even something worth dying for. Now, we want that sort of purpose in our lives, and we want a reason to get up and get going in the morning. And yet the only options that our society really sets before us, they might be good, but they're not good enough. So living to simply please ourselves, we don't need the research results to confirm to us that though that might sound attractive, it doesn't lead to any sort of long-term happiness or satisfaction. But what about living to please your family and friends? Well, that definitely sounds more noble. And there's no doubt, both from experience and from research, that living other-centered life, living for other people, that is a much more nourishing and a much more healthy life to live. But friends come and go. Family problems surface repeatedly. And in the end, death comes for everyone. Relationships finish. See, this doesn't bring us the lasting purpose that we long for. Living for the good of the world in general now, that is a very lofty purpose indeed to aspire to. You say to yourself, maybe if my life can make a real difference, well then it has been worthwhile. But the problems with this ambition are many, including just the overwhelming brokenness of the world. And so nearly everybody who has that ambition fails. But also, there's a lot of arrogance needed to look at the problems of the world around and somehow imagine that, well, you know better. You know what is best for the people around you. You know what is best for the world. But then we come to the cross of Jesus Christ. And when we fix our eyes upon it, we are humbled. All of our own zealous ambitions and kind of lofty achievements, they're suddenly put to shame when we see that the God who made us had to die for us. We're in such a terrible state because of our own sin, and that an event of that magnitude was required so that our problems that we have caused ourselves could be dealt with, could be rectified, a solution could be brought. Living just for ourselves, living for our family and friends, even living for the world around us, well, they just don't work. And they don't work actually because we've been made for something far greater and purer, something worthy of our whole attention, something worthy of our service, something worthy of our whole lives. Jesus Christ, God in flesh, the God who has such pure love for his people that he himself died to pay for their sin, he offers us the chance to have our whole beings and purposes fixed where they should be. The song we're about to listen to finishes describing the response of a person who looks at the cross of Calvary and who understands what is happening there. It is a response that comes out of the new life that Jesus gives to them and gives to all who would come to the God who loves them. And this is what it says. Were the whole realm of nature mine, that were an offering far too small. Love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, my all.